Hi, and welcome back to the Wormery. Today we are in the breeder bins to check out their progress and feed them. Today is their eighth. Today is their 8th feeding. And while you may see some bedding material on the top of the bin, I am not putting bedding material in these bins anymore. This is the peat bin, and if you look here in the little cubby, we've got 2 little juvenile worms that are good color. Not of breeding age yet, but hopefully they'll be getting there soon. The rest of the bin, let's just take a gander through. The moisture level looks great. If we dig down in to our peat bin, we're gonna find some wormies somewhere in there, I hope. We found one. Yeah, he's doing good. We did see a good amount of little wormies the last time we were in this bin. And underneath our piece of lettuce, we do find a little wormy over there. We got a little wormy hanging out right there. Hopefully you guys can zoom in and see that. It looks like he's hanging out right around where our corn cob is. If we dig down and look under, we see a good amount of wormy action around our corn cob, and I think I do see a cocoon, which is good. That means these wormies are hopefully using this breeder bin for its intended purpose. I don't want to disturb them too much, but I do want to see the wormies. It looks like the material's a little bit on the dry side. So we are going to come back in. We're going to leave our piece of lettuce in there for them. And I got some vermi chow. We're going to give them a little bit of grit for the system. This is crab and lobster shell. And just like I am in this bin, I'll be doing a duplicate in the corn cob bin over there. So, yep, hold on one moment. Let me get them a scoop of some more. This is eggshell. To be supplemented in their bin for some grit. And we got a scoop of some vermi chow for them, which is their primary food source in this bin. One of these days we are going to come in this bin and we are going to count our worms in here when we get a free moment to sift it out. Let's apply some moisture while we're here. Alright, I don't want to go too crazy on the water in the bin, but that should be enough moisture for them. And let me get their cover on, make sure there's no baby wormies. Yep, baby wormies are clear. For the lid to return back. Get over to our corn cob base system. Let's see how we are doing. The last time I was in the corn cob system, we had an issue. We had a moisture issue And I see one wormy eye. See two wormies. There you go. These wormies was in on the lid. Just want to move them into a safe place. So as I was saying, we had a big biota outbreak the last time we were in this bin. It was all over. I mean, it was like, it looked, I don't know if it was mycelium or a biota. I really don't know what it is, to be honest. When I get the bins very wet, excessively wet, I get this growth of this stuff, and it's yeah, it's nasty. So I try not to get the bin that wet. Oh, Mr. Wormy, I don't want you hanging out on the outside there. Gotcha. Put him back in, but tiny little worm. So yeah, see all this crud on the outside? Yeah, that's what it is. And I mean, it got to the point where it was growing underneath. It's nasty. So yeah, that was one issue. So don't get your bins too wet, or that stuff will grow and you will not enjoy it. As far as the bin sitting about 70 degrees. Bin looks good. I mean, this bin was producing a bunch of babies. I gotta be careful. I put those little wormies on the top there. Move this lettuce out of the way so I can lift this corn cob over here. Hey. Oh yeah, we got wormies under there. Lots of wormies. And let's see, underneath this one. Oh yeah, we see lots of wormies. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Alright, so looks like they got a, oh, I just touched where I didn't want to touch. There's a little worm butt right there. A tiny little worm. Making that little corn cob his home. Looks like our moisture level in this bin is perfect, and we're not going to be, oh, I lied. This bedding's pretty dry up on the top. Nothing on the rake. Let me grab the moisture. That's going to be difficult with the camera in my hand, so let me try to get you guys set up on the tripod while I run the moisture. These guys usually don't get to see this part. I usually do it off screen. This is a 10-second squirt. I'm just trying to get the bedding, not anything else. Hold the button. Just want these guys to be able to eat the bedding. And I'll put a little bit of moisture down below, but that's it. I'm not going crazy. This bin has plenty of moisture. Alright, so what it doesn't have is it doesn't have any crab and lobster shells. Supplement. The bins. You don't have no eggshell. get a scoop of some vermi chow. And that took quite a bit, so we'll put that back in. Alright, that is our feeding. And just double check that we don't have any more stragglers on the lids. Yes, there are. Remember, there were 2. Alright, so we'll get this guy. Come here, buddy. We'll pick him up. And we'll put him down in the bin. We'll see if he has any more friends that are in dire straits. There is a baby wormy, but he's not going to be in a bad spot. I think everything else is okay. Alright, we're going to put our lid on. Yes, we're clear. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming to check out the peat breeder bin and the corn cob breeder bin. And their 8th feeding at the wormery. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. And hey, if you got a minute, please leave me some constructive criticism. Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye now.